On tonight's episode of The Huntsman, we're back in Hungary with Wonderhart, and Mr. Harford is on the hunt for a nice trophy buck. So far this year, we've seen our very own Ian Harford bag himself 2 cool bucks in one outing. As well as Tamas and Robbie Wonderhart take bucks themselves. We've also patrolled the Hungarian night on the lookout for problem pests and destructive wild boar. Time and time again, Hungary produces quality game in a perfect hunting environment. The rich hunting traditions and heritage passed down through the generations in Hungary make it a wonderful place to hunt. And here, the game taken goes straight back into the food chain to provide meat for the table. Our very good friends at Wonderhart make us feel welcome, and there's always good fun to be had. Whether it's a little fun at Robbie's expense, or the sharing of hunting stories across the dinner table, a trip to Hungary with Wonderhart always provides everything a hunter could need. With hospitality and accommodation being second to none. This morning, it's a turn of Mr. Harford to provide a trophy buck for the dinner table. He loads a still a predator and prepares himself for the hunt. His guide is keen to take a look at his rifle and seems impressed. Before they head out in the Huntsman to cover the ground quickly. There's plenty of wide open spaces on this farm and the fields are full of crops. The roe deer have plenty of food and space to roam. There's definitely no shortage of game here, and there's plenty on the move, but our guide hasn't spotted one that he wants to take from the gene pool just yet. Mr. Harford decides to get the lowdown on this farm from Wonderhart's very own Tamas.
So Thomas, where are we today?
We are in southwest of Hungary again.
Yeah.
Lots of deer. This part of Hungary. The estate is 6,000 hectares.
6,000 hectares.
6,000 hectares.
A mixed arable land, so some grassland, some pasture, a lot of little woodlands here and there. Yeah. Absolutely perfect conditions for deer. Obviously, it's an early start this morning. Another 5 o'clock start, just as the sun was starting to climb in the sky. Although it's a little bit overcast, perfect, I think, for stalking.
Yeah.
But it is. You can't hear a pin drop here. It's absolutely silent. Pheasants. We've already seen wild boar, and lots and lots and lots of roebucks. Yeah. So that's what we're after today.
I think it's there on the top of the hill.
Yeah, he's looking at us. He's probably saying, "My God, that's Ian from Team Wild. We better go." Probably not. Okay, so what's the plan for this morning?
We do some stalking for roebucks, and this time we try trophy bucks.
Trophy bucks this time?
Yeah.
I like trophy bucks. Okay, well, you're the guide. After you.
Ian and Tamas head out on foot with their guide. The farm has such vast plains filled with crops that there's plenty of ground to cover, but the huntsman is left behind. Their guide prefers to head out on foot across the open fields to avoid disturbing the crops. On the hill, the other side of the field, their guide has spotted a nice buck running with 2 does. Ian gets a still predator onto his sticks and looks for the buck in his crosshairs. It's a long way off to hit a moving target, but the buck stops and looks back. Ian makes a good shot and the buck is hit hard. It goes down and it isn't moving.
So that's 295 metres, it's a pretty long shot, but it's a good sized buck. He's down. There's 2 does with him, so it's a pretty long way. They seem reasonably relaxed, kind of skipped off. There's a lot of game here. The does are still there, so we just want those to move over if we can. Head over the hill.
The does slowly skip away and the buck has passed. Ian, Tamas and the guide head in to claim their buck.
Thank you. So as we can see here, he's a very, very beautiful mature buck. Now, as we saw him a little while as we were stalking along, stood there with a couple of does, nice and peaceful, nice and relaxed over here. He could see us and he kind of skipped over the ditch and then just moved on to what he thought was a safe distance, but unfortunately with 300 Win Mag and 170 grain Lapua Naturalis, that ain't far enough. So really, really pleased. It's still early in the morning, we've still got an opportunity of going out and harvesting a couple more, but to begin with, this is an absolute stunning buck. How old would you say this is, Thomas?
Probably six or seven.
6 or 7,
Yeah.
really that old?
Yeah.
It's surprising with the lack of curling on here. So what do you think, Tom? Happy with the stalk so far?
Good.
Come on, that. Just not that long. How long have we been here for now? Maybe an hour. So great. So now the hard work begins. Thanks, brother.
It's still early in the day and he's taken a great old buck for the dinner table. There's so much game here that he's been almost spoilt for choice. His guide found the deer he wanted and Ian made a great shot at a good distance. This old buck will be sent on to the butchers and will head back into the food chain, whereas Ian still has an opportunity to take another buck. Tune in next time to the Huntsman to see Ian continue his hunt and to see if he finds another buck for the table. To find out more about the amazing Isuzu D-Max Huntsman, visit IsuzuOutdoorLife.co.uk.